Alrighty then, let's get this show on the road. Good evening, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. I was basically done for the night. I do have one more thing I could work on, but it doesn't need to get done tonight. I was going to do it tomorrow night, and I could still do it tonight after stream. So it doesn't actually matter all that much. So I figured I would spend a little time live tonight. I also wanted to test to see if the multi-streaming was broken again. So I figured I could hold that test tonight and figure it out for myself. Bonus stream, a go-go. Yeah, that's the Shaolani night theme right now, which is where I'll probably be spending most of my evening is over in Shaolani. Most likely. All right, let me get a ball of these sent over. Yeah, Otto. Oh, man. I got my water. Oh, that's playing twice again. That won't happen again, I promise. Chaos. Sorry about that. That's my fault. I take full responsibility. I take full, wholehearted responsibility for that one. Yeah, let me move this over a little bit. That way it's a little more in the middle, right? Actually, that's kind of right there. Oh, no, it's more over this way. There we go. Letting everything break. Well, it's just part of the thing that I've been trying to set up and test. That's all. I'm just trying to... I'm trying a few new things today, and we've had a few technical difficulties because of it, and we've had a few other things because of it, but that is A-okay. Oh, man. Oh, I don't have any coffee. I keep looking over at my coffee and thinking, let me go get that. You know, as much as I kind of want to go right into do. Oh, don't even tell me there's a bunch of people waiting for snakes. No, there's not a bunch of people waiting for snakes. There's another snake waiting party. Oh my goodness. Any advice for EX1? Huh. EX1 is really all about surviving the fire phase more than anything else. If you can't survive the fire phase... Oh, sorry, I didn't realize that wasn't going to play on this scene. See, it broke it the other way. Wait. No. Oh my god, there is a golden capture. No, that one's not gonna be as big as the last one, but I guess I could tweet. So, if you want to get that for a day, now is the time to contribute. What a not amazing time for that to happen. Yeah, honestly, just surviving the fire phase is the single most important thing. Like, not even doing like super well otherwise. Just surviving the fire phase is by far the most important thing.
Chaos, 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 chaos.
Yeah, the problem is it doesn't matter how good you have it down. It matters how good everyone else has it down. Oh my goodness. Avelia. Oh my goodness. What's going on, Pinello? Oh, thanks, Kieran. Thank you for that. No, it's too early in the stream, unfortunately. All right, let me fly over with this party to start getting involved in this. Appreciate that, Kieran. Oh my. It's gotta be that kind of night, isn't it? Oh my goodness, Cuban. It's gonna be that kind of night, I suppose. On the second phase, I want to answer you. The music is playing. Chaos indeed.
One crazy Cuban just cheered 1,000 bits.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Oh, man. Yeah, so back to the question. You guys can keep going, doing whatever you want with that. Like I said, that one's going to probably fizzle and die pretty quick. No, it's fine. Interrupt away. I mean, there's a golden train on the line, isn't there? But yeah, the second phase? Do you mean the ad phase? Ruin Foretold?
Alhea Knight just cheered 200 bits.
Don't worry, you can answer me. I'll get to it eventually. Oh my goodness.
Chaos. 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 Chaos.
Thank you, Otto. Thank you, Saf.
Chaos.
Thank you, Alhea.
Chaos.
Yeah, chaos. Chaos is going to be reigning true for a little bit. Stop paying attention. I mean, there's not much you can really do about that. That's the problem. I mean, you have no control over it. It's just about grinding out groups that can actually clear EX1. Like, I mean, that's always going to be the PF struggle, right? Like, you knowing it is the most mitigation you can have for a bad situation possible. No matter what you want to do, like, that's the #1 way to prevent wipes, is to not be the cause, right? Anything after that is, like, however much you can control staying alive. And there's only so much you can usually do about that. There's a lot of low-level people, I feel like, in this one. Normally, I don't have to heal these at all. I'm actually shocked here. But thank you for those. Got your Chipmunk Fate. Nice. Yeah, I'm like the highest level person here. Yeah, I'm farming the Fates. I need a lot of Fates. The thing is, I was going to respond to a message, and then everyone in this group started perishing. Absolutely perishing. Oh, this isn't even close to done. That's going to be a bit of a problem. Yeah, the level 92 just keeps running in. That's not going to work out. I don't want to have to actually heal a level 92. I mean, we don't have any tank is the main problem. I might have to check for another zone or another party. Because this ain't it. Maybe go to Kuzamuuka. Kuzamuuka is pretty good. I find Shelani to be a little better, but I think Kuzamuuka might be the play. Oh, I'm trying to think of a meal that I made years back that I really, really enjoyed making. Ah. That's what it was. Because I was having a discussion with someone about, like, cooking, and they were like, what's one thing that you're really proud you made? And it was seared wagyu. It was seared wagyu with sweet potato casserole and topped with candied pecans with a side of honey and bacon roasted Brussels sprouts. Yeah, I think maybe I go to Kuzamuuka tonight. Because the Shelani seems to not be doing super hot right now with snake waiting. At least it seems that way. Alright, we can let that fizzle. Let the golden kappa fizzle. Yeah, I wish I had better advice, Renzo. It's just that it's just one of those situations where nothing you really do is going to make it any easier for, like, other people to do it. And that group is all sorts of messed up. This Yektel group might be okay. Yeah, the Shelani Snake Copium. There's Snake Copium. It could be just a hang in instance 1 kind of night. Hey, what's going on, Nick? Yeah, I've been meaning to get this up and running for a while now, but I've had some issues with the tech. Thank you. No, they're not. I'm not in instance 1 right now, so if they are screaming curse you, Bale, I don't know it yet. Yeah, I think Uka might be the play. But yeah, I've been meaning to get that working for a while now, Nick. And just today I figured out something that was good. At least it worked well for me.
Hey everyone, Mr. Happy here, and welcome to my Twitch stream.
That's
Please
why
consider
at the
following
title it
or
says
even subscribing,
I'm trying to
especially
explain
if you have
something,
Prime
me.
Gaming. 1 in 5 users who have Prime Gaming forget that they can subscribe to 1 person a month at absolutely no cost. So what are you waiting for?
I hate that guy. I hate that guy so much. What instance is this, and where are they? Looks like they're coming back because this instance is empty. No, there's nothing like that, Saint. You just collect the items and then you put them into the Mog station. Yeah, the title of the stream, make sure it says drops here so that you know that, well, there's drops here. Hey, you only get it if you participated. Alright, that was instance 3. What's going on in instance 2? Instance 2 has 2. There's 4 and 5. Alright. I hate, actually, this is actually the thing I don't like about Kusama Uka, and it's very specifically having so many instances to hop between. It kind of convolutes the whole thing. I'm gonna go get credit on this. Alright, I'm gonna go to Earthenshire then. And then maybe we make it to the other one. Yeah, it's for the first 2 zones it's 6. And it's just like, it's just so much. Like, when you're actually trying to farm through fates, it's just so many. Good evening, Dan. The X's are super puggable. You'd probably run into the same issues you would with any other pug, as I was just answering questions in regards to advice for it, but it is what it is. Yeah, a bonus stream. There's a few things I wanted to test. I've got the multi-stream going like I did earlier, but hopefully it's not breaking like it was earlier. Yesterday we had a few like full disconnects, although we did have a full disconnect when I stopped multi-streaming too, so I think it's unrelated. Hey, what's going on, Smith? Well, I've been meaning to try to get it working for a while now, Smith. It just wasn't, to say the least. So I finally got it to work, and now it's just a matter of making sure that it stays working. Changed. It's actually pretty quick, Lincoln. It's way quicker than it sounds like it would be. What's going on, Avelia? No, that's perfectly fine. You don't have to apologize for anything. Where is... Oh, I just realized that this... Yeah, we just got to stay on top of these things. Good evening, Alice. But yeah, now that it's working, I should be good, Smith. Unless something else goes wrong that I wasn't expecting. Which hopefully it doesn't. Because that would be unfortunate. Good evening, good evening. Yeah, I'm just doing a little bonus stream. I wanted to do some testing. I finished my minimum amount of work for the day. And so I was like, all right, let me test some things tonight while I have some time. You know? No problem, Zephyr. I do my best. I'm just chilling. I still want to record a video tonight, but I don't think it's going to take very long to record. And it's also not coming out tomorrow anyway, so if it doesn't, like if I don't, then it's not that big a deal. Alright, got that one done. That one disappeared. This one's up next. Yeah, I'm going to hit 100 on Astro soon, and that's another video to make as well. Like, that's what I figured. I was like, I kind of wanted to just do some leveling off stream. And I was like, well, if I'm going to just level, I might as well stream, right? Like, I can stream for like 2.5, 3 hours, and then it's still like early-ish for me. At least it's early-ish for me during the content season. Good evening, Terrell. During the content season, I tend to, you know, stay up a little bit later. Just so I can have as much awake time as possible. Good evening, Kino. Yeah, I'm very, very content-minded. That's too many hours, Mizu. I was up like 23, and I was definitely at my limit. Yeah, I had something to eat. I didn't have anything too filling. Not today, at least. Enough to sate me. Enough to sate my needs. Hey, what's going on, Total? And yes, the cats are asleep. I played with them a little bit more. And so I should be all set on that front. At least until they hear me talking and then decide to wake up again. The stream is at peace. For now. For meow. Yes, for meow.
What am I fighting for?
Be quiet, Zero. This has nothing to do with you. We'll do Fates. I mean, Fates were busy throughout, like, I mean, busy is the wrong word. Fates were occupied all expansion, last expansion. But while they're like this, probably not past another month or so. Bonus, Boof, bonus. It is fun, Rolio. I very much enjoy. Well, Machinist at 2.5 is fine. Machinist at 2.47 and 2.44 kind of not great. Only because the lining up everything isn't entirely on point. The galaxy is at peace. For now. Every time you say anything about peace and cats, you have to add the asterisk that says for now. It's a written rule. I'm not going to lie, Rolio. I was going to do the same thing. It's the pants. You just replace the pants with the AF pants. I know, because I was thinking of doing it. The biggest potency buffs? I think Summoner probably needs them the most. If I'm going to say any job actually, quote, needs them, it's probably Summoner. Like, Dancer, from what Dancer's kind of bouncing up and down. I think it depends, like, at the absolute peak, like, gold level damage, then Dancer, it, on paper, looks okay. That's, like, not what 99% of people are doing. Yeah, and it's just extreme. The problem is because it's just extremes, it's really hard to judge. There's also, I don't know if EX1 has been culled, like if the ad phase is messing with everyone's, like it's, I don't know if the ad phase is messing with all the data points. Yeah, I don't know why, dude. I'm too naive. I never think that an article is written by AI. I always just, because it says there's an author, so I'm like, well, that's the author. You know what I mean? Like, that's where my brain goes. Like, I'm still ill-prepared for a world in which AI is used to write articles. So, like, it never even occurred to me as I was reading it. I was just like, this doesn't make any arguments. It's just not, it's not saying anything. Yeah, almost certainly, Roleo. I'm not going to get to play it, most likely. Hey, what's going on, Swash? I mean, it has to be, right? But, like, I said the same thing. I was like, man, I would love to do Machinist this tier, knowing full well I probably wasn't going to get to Machinist this tier at all. Hope you're having a good evening, Swash. Did they? I don't know, Nem. I don't think I recognize any of the content they made. Yeah, bonus stream. Hello, Flux. Halfway through, yeah. I wasn't even going to release that video. I was like, I don't know. And then when I went to release it, I realized the article was taken down, which I think happened last time. I think last time they took it down and put it back up, but with corrections, which means this one will probably do the same. And keep in mind, the corrections was literally whatever everyone else said about it. What? Yeah, the concern I have is definitely crafted gear week 1. Having any amount of skill speed on it, especially accessories, is going to be toxic for Machinist. Uh, 2 and 6. One and 1. Can I get minus skill speed? I'm not even gonna lie. Yes. I agree. I'll take materia that literally undoes my skill speed. Genuine improvement. Where did everyone end up? Is everyone just scouting a bunch? This is why I hate having all these instances. Did they end up here? It looks like they ended up here. I didn't see them type anything. Maybe they just went from 5 to 6, because that's what I normally do. So now that you've said it, I'm actually thinking about it. I'm like, yeah, dude, I want that minus. Like, now it's, like, actively on my brain. Fates, and more fates. Three-second GCDs exchange. I mean, Viper has that kind of with Dreadwinder. You just have a lot of off globals in between. Yeah, I'm about to hit 100 on Astro, which is essentially another video for me. I don't really do any crafting or gap. Like, I do it sort of, but like kind of just out of necessity. Bonus. I think the other party is here. So I think I want to get credit on as many of these as I can. Good evening, Kiri. How are you doing, Kiri? I haven't finished it yet, Fert. I have not finished the story yet. We're extra tomes. It's not a first-time bonus. Just finished MSQ. Nice. I think I'm at almost level 75. Like, I'm on the tail end of the 74 quests. 74, 75. Why am I thinking of Stormblood? I mean, Shadowbringer's numbers. 94 and 95. I guess a 9 is just a 7 where somebody bent the end, right? They probably are, Rest, but they'll be more profitable in a few weeks. Yeah, that can't be really comfortable for the 9. I mean, for the 7, I guess. I mean, the 9 is the aftermath. The 9 is the 7 minus a rib. Now I want ribs. What have you done? All right, that should be good. Baby back, baby back, baby back. You know what's funny? I heard the baby back ribs joke from Austin Powers before ever seeing the commercial from Chili's. So I got that experience in reverse. Hello, Joe. Hey, what's going on, Zerk? How you doing? Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, for some reason I thought this was like insta over. Don't do it. I already know the answer, Rest. Don't do it. Where did you leave? Like 94, almost 95-ish. I am multitasking to the max right now. I'm looking over to the right at one chat. I'm looking over here to the other chat. I'm looking down at my phone for the other. I'm looking at the game to see if a fate is spawned. I gotta change jobs soon. Gotta go here, there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Good evening, Crocs. I'll probably be on Bard for the first tier. Just because it's kind of just a reliable pick. If that makes sense. Need to fate farm soon. Should do it while everyone's doing it. I'm using it to just level jobs, which I'll then use for videos, you know? Because I want the mount for 50,000 gemstones. No, Dancer is... it's too volatile. Like, if your dance partner dies, your contribution for that encounter, which is... it goes just drops so dramatically. And if you're on, like, the third or fourth fight in a tier, you essentially have just automatically handicapped yourself. You know what I mean? Yeah, there's a fate mount. The Sugar Glider. The Flying Squirrel. Oh, Forlorn Maiden. Is it in the group? No, there it is. Yeah, and even just selling the vouchers is a good idea, too. Like, even if you don't want the mount, just selling the vouchers is a great idea. It has knife hands. It sure does. Dancers are selfish DPS anyway. Date with Destiny 6. That is a long time overdue. I'm actually surprised I don't have that already. The 10,000 Fate achievement. I'm very surprised I didn't have that already. I know it pulls out little knives. Little knives. See, I've always been a fan of not scouting out instances. Just go to the next. Like, if you zone in and there's one right there, just go right to it. I've always been a fan of this approach to fading. Yeah, I'm a little bit more than 1/10 of my way to the Sugar Glider, and I haven't really been working on it. Both of them, they're both about equal sorrows. You can't, like, there's not one I can really recommend over the other. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I could be selling them to the crafters. I just don't want to. Are we going to the... All right, if we're not going to go... The bonus one just spawned, so if we take care of this one first, it should be fine. I think 2 more fates and I'll be 100 on this. Dude, the battle music makes the fate farming so much easier. They don't individually, but if you're actually going to craft everything with them, it adds up pretty quick. Oh my god, that one's going to be done way before we get there. I mean, that one is 2 back-to-back. Unfortunate, but still. Any of the... Well, I mean, yeah, I have 1 crafter leveled just for the sake of melding, and the rest are at 90 for repairing. Dynamis price gouging. To be fair, though, that's a self-fulfilling prophecy. Good evening, Taladia. Like here, like everyone price gouges them. Like everything either gets gouged down or up, and it's just like, oh, it's so volatile. That's why I can't stand trying to sell stuff when everyone's like, "Ah, you should just sell this," and it's like, really?
Frozen Peppers
It doesn't really work that way, you know?
Oh, hey, didn't realize it was time for this again.
It is a lot just timing. Yeah, that's what I usually tell people. You got to be really quick. Frozen, thanks for the 27 months. I say Shaolani is the best, personally, but there's a lot of people who like Urkapacha. Urkapacha is pretty compact, and it also has 6 instances. So it's fairly popular. I always think the flatness of Shaolani and the 3 teleports that it has make it the best location. Like, for me personally, I think it is. But Urkapacha would probably be the other best location. Urkapacha is just like, it only has 2 teleports, but there's very few fates that are like really out of the way, you know? Yeah, Urkapacha scenery also top tier. Definitely agree with that. Yeah, Mountain Zoo. The Mountain Zoo for the Mountain Dew. I don't think they're very hard, Wonder Blubber, the new extremes. Obviously, take that with a grain of salt, because I've been playing this game for a very long time. But I do think they are fun to learn, and there's definitely a small learning curve that's very exclusive to them. Like, there's almost no way to reasonably expect a player to know what they're doing in those fights if they've never done those. Like, you can divine it quickly, but you're kind of forced to make a mistake. Kazama Uka, number 4. Yeah, and some of the visuals and everything in EX1 are really, really well done. All right, have a good one, Swash. Thanks for coming by. The crafting recipes they already said are in 0.05. Same day as Savage. Yeah, it's all been pretty good.
Chaos. Chaos.
Chaos.
Chaos.
Chaos.
Chaos.
Chaos.
Chaos.
Dark Shalupa just subscribed with Prime.
Nobody knows what patch criterion will be yet because we don't know we don't know if there's a set pattern for it. No way to know just yet. Dub, good evening. The normal mode raid is on the 16th and the Savage one is on the 30th. Exploration content won't be until minimum 0.25. That's minimum. It could be 0.35 before we see Shade's Triangle. There's not really a pattern for that either, based on previous releases. Yeah, probably not a bad idea, Frozen. I mean, no rush to get it done, but still. Yeah, that stuff doesn't normally hit until well after we're in the swing of things with our second tier. Get knocked out. Get ring out. I'm very interested to see how that ends up panning out. Yeah, I'm going to keep it. Otherwise, I would just be selling the vouchers as is. I wouldn't even be bothering to sell the mount itself. And is that the rest for this map? Yep. Yeah, I kind of want to go check out Urkapacha and see about the speed there. Kazama Uka has... Heritage Found has a lot of parties right now. Goodness. Grinding, not the special fate. I like the designation there. I mean, we have Black Cat. That's a start. Gotta start somewhere. And the first boss will be Black Cat. I have not even begun to work on it. What's going on, bro Dow? They're not going to change that name. There's no reason to change that name. I did it through Streamlabs, bro Dow. That's how I did it. Alright, this party's gonna die. I think I'm gonna pop over to... They have a tank spot. I don't know if they mean to have a tank spot reserved. I think they... I don't know if that tank spot is there, if they're fixing it. Because if I get that Urkapacha one... Oh, no, I could very immediately tell a difference. All DPS. That's surprising. I don't know about anything about that, bro Dow. Don't know anything about that. I could try to join this Yaktel party for now and see how it goes. Yippee! Hello, Jill. What's going on, Light? MSQ today was good. Aloha. Aloha, bro. See, he's up. Now he's up. And I'm doomed. No, I could very immediately tell the difference, graphics-wise. Especially the shadows and the lighting. Doomed! Yeah, I wish I had more info for you, bro. That's not my specialty, that's for certain. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Mammoth one. Yeah, I did, and that was before even zooming into the faces. The faces made it like even more obvious. Like once I did that, it was like, oh yeah, no, this is really, really obvious. Good evening, Catholic. Any hopes? No, I mean, it's probably Shadow Lord first. And even then, hope? I just hope they don't make it really ham-fisted, however we're doing it. Yeah, every day. Every day, Makala. I'm sure you stay busy up in this place. Yeah, Shadow Lord probably... the most important thing, because I think it's going to be Shadow Lord for the end of the first one, Chains, or Promethea for the end of the second. And then, I actually think Altana is going to be the final boss of the whole thing. No, I don't think Shantoto is going to be in it at all. There's a couple of characters they could go with as main characters. It depends on what era they really want to pull from. Lilithette would be kind of a very reasonable one to expect if they want to go that route. But Lion would also be a pretty normal. It really depends on if, like, how they actually handle what Vanadil even is. No, Shantoto is not in the Black Mage storyline. That's incorrect. That is Shatoto. That is a reference, but that is not the same one. That is Shatoto. There's no N. There was a crossover with Shantoto. But crossovers aren't canon in Final Fantasy XIV. That's not true. She's not a Lala. She's a Taru. Shitoto does not speak in rhyme. This is correct. Though I think in Japan she doesn't speak in rhyme either. I think that's an American thing. I think most of the Taru speaking idioms are mostly localized. What do you mean lightning isn't canon? Aloha, you're a menace. My dude. Well, a bunch of different Tarus have different speaking idioms. One of them is straight up Ned Flanders. Koromoru is Ned Flanders. He goes, that's scrum diddly-umptious. He is straight up Ned Flanders. I'm definitely not saying that, Amelia. That's gonna take it immediately out of context. Oh heck no. I ain't even gonna repeat it. Even just to quote the line. That ain't gonna. No, I'm not doing it. No, I do not, Nevin. No, I do not. Then again, it's not like what I think matters anyway. It's all that matters is what
Hey
happens.
everyone, Mr. Happy here, and welcome to my Twitch stream.
I hate
Please
this
consider
guy.
following or even subscribing, especially if you have Prime Gaming. 1 in 5
hate
users
this
who
guy.
have Prime Gaming forget that they can
I'm gonna
subscribe
change
to
what this
one
guy
person a
says.
month at
I'm
absolutely
gonna call him
no
up and tell him he
cost.
needs to
So
change
what
what
are you
he's
waiting
saying.
for?
I'm gonna shut that guy up. I don't like that guy. I've actually been meaning to change what he says anyway, because now I'm on multiple platforms, so I'd prefer it not to be kind of one. As much as I like the joke, I'd prefer it not to be focused around one platform when I'm on 4 of them. It's just that the joke worked so well when I made it. What would he say? That's the thing. I don't really know what to replace it with. Anything else? I don't know. I feel like it's not going to sound right. And that might just be because it's been the same thing for so long. You know how many times people have tried to fact check me on that? It's like, where'd you get that information? I was like, we made it up. We made that up. Mm-mm. 47% of statistics are made up on the spot. This is true, potentially. That could be right. I mean, that's pretty much I feel like that's unavoidable beer. I mean, it'd be pretty shocking to not see. I think it's just going to be popular sets, though. Like, I expect the Dalmatica, I expect the Koenig set. Like, yeah, like, I expect some of the popular ones that weren't in Eureka, pretty much. No one would lie on the internet. That would never happen.
Chaos.
Chaos?
Chaos.
Chaos?
Chaos.
Chaos?
Chaos.
Chaos?
Bill Hats just subscribed with Prime.
There's so many fates up there. I swear if this one's done by the time I get there, I'm going to be so upset. I don't think so, Bal. We already have Leaping Lizzie in the game. And at least an equivalent of it. And we have the boots, so I don't see that happening. Thank you, Beer, for the subscriberino. Well, we have Absolute Virtue already, so don't expect that. And if I see one more boss named Pandemonium, I'm going to go hide in my own special cell. Well, I'll tell you this. If you do get Divine Might, it's not going to be the last boss of any of the raids. Well, it's the Shadow Lord, not the Dynamis Lord. They're not going to mess around with that. What's going on, Hisuki? Yeah, we got all them dorps. Oh, a Forlorn! Time for this thing to not die fast enough. There's no way, dude. People are still just AoEing. Yeah, I knew there was no way. People never stop AoE. Also, the Chocobos keep going. It appeared way too late. Yeah, my Astro's at max level. There's a lot of them that are, Bao. Actually, ones that aren't? That's actually tough to think of which ones aren't. How do I feel? So when I look at Astro as a non-healer player, I see a lot of spot power. which I consider incredibly strong. Especially in ultimate prog. On top of Astro, knowing Astro's damage output is actually pretty solid right now. It seems White Mage is pretty popular for being, like... Aloha, I'm trying to answer something. For being really reactive. Like, you can pretty much spot heal almost anything on White Mage, like, super easily. Because of, I mean, just the way the job has always functioned. It's kind of always been that way. So it's really strong for a lot of the same reasons. I do think there's some things that even I instantly went, oh, they should probably change this about Astro. One was draw shouldn't be 60 seconds. It should be 55. I think that really helps with drift. Potential drift. That... Well, no, they didn't say anything about draw. They said light speed. They said that they were going to look at light speed, giving it multiple charges. That's going to be 60 seconds with 2 charges. Realistically, that's the only way that goes. Hopefully the duration is still 15 seconds and not lowered to 10. Did they say the recharge? Oh, you're right. They did say that. I had actually kind of put that out of my mind. Yeah, 55. I mean, we don't know what it is. They can make it 40 seconds too, which is that's another reasonable possibility is 40-second draw. Because that would also give them a better MP economy, which right now, the MP economy is okay. But if they get 40-second draw instead, their MP economy improves pretty dramatically as well. 55 seconds just prevents drift. 40 seconds is better MP economy. But although I don't know, 40 seconds without charges I don't think is a good idea. I think if you're going to do 40 seconds, you really need a charge on it. I am not. But thank you. They could change the cards as well. Like, here's the thing. Their spot power is really good right now. But if you wanted to shift some of that power into something else, they'd probably like it more. From what I understand, their RDPS is actually in a really good spot right now. So the idea of giving them more tools for that is kind of... based on that soul perception is I don't know, at the very least unlikely, if not unnecessary. But that's the thing, they're so overloaded on healing and they're so overloaded on their output at the moment. I think it's a lot about fixing the play and maybe potentially shifting some of the power from some things into other things. If anything, you could reasonably cut down the number of skills they have and put power into the remaining things that they have. And that probably ends up being the best solution. Like exaltation, like three essential things. These 2 celestial oppositions, exaltation. You have macrocosmos. You have collective. You have what's the AOE regen? I always forget it because I always end up wanting to call it collective. It's opposition. There you go. I got to it. I got to it without chat telling me. Opposition. Like, how much of that do you really need? And then you have neutral sect, which honestly, neutral sect is just ridiculous. How do I do without wanting to shove my face into a deep fryer? Think of all the money you can make. Yeah. Astro's got so many hyper strong abilities that it's almost redundant. But I mean, that's what made them so popular. I mean, it was really just playing them being so like piano-esque that really scared people, but its power was like just non-comparable, you know what I mean? It should help. Think of the sugar glider.
Chaos. 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 Chaos.
C-Dog Gate just subscribed with Prime.
Thank you, Sea-Dog. Appreciate it. That doesn't help. Come on, let it help. It's because you don't want it to help. Just allow the thought of the money. Yeah, but then if they give them damage buffs, White Mage is really screwed. I don't know, like, that's the thing. What, like, you kind of almost have to take something away from Astro to make it, like, to even add something. It's not even to add something, but to, like, change something, you need to take something away, practically. Because it's just so strong. What are you oopsing about, Avelia? How many days do you think it'll take? Well, I mean, if I were to work on it nonstop, I could have it in less than a week. Easy. If I just wanted to get the sugar glider and I wasn't doing MSQ on my other character, oh, I could be done in less than a week. Easy. It sure will, Sea-Dog. Ah, well, yeah, you'll get it. It's long awaited, but you'll get it, Sea-Dog. Something you couldn't say in chat. Oh, then if you couldn't say it, then I think well, I mean, I don't know what it is because I don't know what that would have applied to. Which is probably for the better. I don't live in a fantasy land, Kael'thas. Only a Final Fantasy land. Know what it was? Oh, that's not allowed? Oh, I thought it was the other word. The L word. That's the only word that usually gets people. That kind of gets people and they don't realize it and then they go, oop. It's more purposeful, Campbell. The L word? It's not a bad word. There's no, it's leak. I have the word leak. Am I on keyboard? Yes. Keyboard with an MMO mouse. Julian. And these are fates. I am farming the Sugar Glider mount, which requires 50,000 Bicolor gemstones. Well, 500 vouchers, which in total costs that many gemstones. Gee, Happy, what MMO mouse are you using? I'm using the SteelSeries Aerox 9 MMO mouse, which you can get by, well, it depends on the chat. You can get it by typing exclamation mark SteelSeries in most of them. I mean, that's fine to answer. I'm used to answering everything, Julian. Very interactive. Vouchers are 100 Bicolor gemstones a piece, but in order to buy them, you need to have all of the zones at max rank. Do I have a third button? I have 12 buttons on the side. Thoughts on the black wings? Are you referring to the Bicolor gemstone wings, or are you referring to the EX Trial mount wings? I don't care about the Bicolor gemstone wings at all. I'm not much of an aesthetics person, though. Like, I occasionally care, but I'd be lying if I said it mattered that much to me. So when I think of all the work to get those, I definitely don't think of something as worth, you know? I don't even know what that means, Jericho. I don't even know who that is. Oh, wait, yes, I do know who that is. That's a weird thing to ask all the same. It's funny because the last name confused me more than the first name. Yeah, I wouldn't do like that's so much effort for faint wings, and they're just aesthetic. They don't make you fly. We have wings that give you flight now. I can, Biggie. Yeah. What's going on? Least expect. Yeah, I've been trying to get it working for a while, but I couldn't really find a way to get access, and then I found a way, so I decided to give it a shot. I should probably go to this one. Ooh, Grat stream. I appreciate it, at least. Yeah, I just had to find a format that worked as well, you know? No Red Bull collab. No, we're here with the Dew. I played with Big Sippin' and everything. Dude, Big Sippin' is a G. He's an OG. He's a 1.0 player. He's a fellow legacy player like me. Yeah, I've really enjoyed the new expansion thus far. And not just because it's new. The few complaints I do have are like not ruin my experience complaints. They're more like a, how did they let that happen? Yeah, he is. He's actually a 1.0 player. That's not his original character. That's someone that they got for that character. But that person that they got is an experienced player. That's the plan, Shetty. Yeah. Fellow Legacy Sprout. Are all Astro. We were just talking about Astro not too long ago. No more than a few minutes ago we were talking about Astro. Yaktel, actually not too bad now. For some reason, when I did Fates in Yaktel, I remember liking it a lot less. I still definitely don't like going between the top and the bottom for the canopy, but it's definitely not that bad either. I say the quality is definitely higher. The actual battles and a lot of the rotations largely are rounded out. The few that aren't are already being addressed, so I'm not really worried about that. And no, they're not going to ever have another MMO. They already have 3 MMOs at Square Enix. They're not trying to have a 4th. There's no point in competing with themselves. What's the 3rd MMO? Dragon Quest X. I love this discussion every time. Every single time. Wait, Miyu's in my party. Hi. It's JP only, but it is a 2nd MMO. I mean, a 3rd MMO. It's a 2nd one that's still being updated. 11 just gets its monthly stuff. After I finished the most recent story in 11, that was pretty much it for me. I mean, people still play it. I don't. Would I say it's a lot? Not as many as Dragon Quest X and 14. Definitely not. What do you mean that doesn't count? What do you mean if nobody can play it? It's just Japan only. That doesn't mean nobody can play it. That just means you can't play it. There's a big difference. And technically, you could play it. It would just require some effort. I own Dragon Quest X offline. Alright, I already contributed to that, so I'm going to wait up by this one and see what happens. Because it looks like there's a lot of people up here. Yeah, you know, you're not wrong about that. There's a lot of multi-boxing in 11. A lot of multi-boxing, a lot of murking. Because there's no point in releasing it elsewhere. Dragon Quest X would not do well in the rest of the world. Not worth fully localizing a 10-year-old MMO. And that's just in one language. Imagine if they wanted to do it in multiple languages. It's definitely built more for the, like, 11 player. And despite what 11 players like to say, 11, if it was re-released nowadays, would not be the second coming. I'm really looking forward to the remasters. I'm not looking forward to this mount. No, I don't think any of the upcoming MMOs look good. Like, the Riot MMO was going to be on that list potentially, but, I mean, we already, like, that's basically started over, so just write that one off the list. No, Ashes of Creation is going to be awful. That game is doomed before it's even come out. They have no idea what they're doing with that game. They've never had any idea what they're doing with that game. I think on the 14th folder. I would listen. I know people who work on that team. I would love to give them credit for it. And you know what? I give them credit for doing everything they can do, but like that game is so doomed. Choker Bro, thank you for the 11 months.
Tay Choco Bro just subscribed for 11 months.
Yeah, that game is literally doomed. That game is literally like the Star Citizen of MMOs. It's what's the term? It's something is too big for its britches. Well, yeah, I mean, scope creep is what I'm trying to say, but I was looking for an exact term. Like for a turn of phrase. Sorry, I was looking for an exact turn of phrase. Biting off more than it can chew, yeah. That's another thing. What game is doomed? Ashes of Creation is so doomed. I don't want it to be. I know people who work on that team. As long as they'll keep paying them, no matter how long that game lasts, as long as they'll keep paying the people I know who work on the team, you know, you do you. Person left before this fate even completed. You know what's funny? I played an early build of Ashes' Creation at PAX in like 2018 or something. I don't remember what year it was. I have a hard time remembering what year it was. When I played it, do you know what it had? It doesn't have this anymore, so it doesn't reflect the current part of the game. But the fact that this ever was something they thought would work boggles my mind. Every single skill, every attack had a Gears of War style reload to it. Every single one. The spells, the weapon skills, your autos. It was one of the strangest things I've ever played. Like doing a boss mechanic while doing Gears of War style reloads in a third person over the shoulder MMO was certainly a decision that was made. It hasn't been like that in a long time. But there is a point where I decided that I didn't believe in Ashes of Creation anymore. There is a singular point in time. That wasn't good, but I was like, okay, they can change that. Like, that doesn't reflect on anything. There was a moment when I realized that, at least at the time, I'll say that at the time, not reflecting now, I realized they had no idea what they were doing. So when PUBG got really popular and Fortnite got really popular because PUBG tried to sue Epic, and now Fortnite's way bigger than PUBG is by like a mile. Although I think in China PUBG Mobile is like the most played game there, but whatever. Ashes of Creation released a battle royale, and they said they were going to use it to fine-tune combat for the main game. I have never experienced in the gaming industry. That's not true, by the way. This is hyperbole, this statement, but go with it for now. I've never experienced in the industry so much of an absolute lie. I have experienced, like, again, it's hyperbole, but like, that's not at all what you were doing. A, why would you use a battle royale to determine your MMO's combat system? And two, I said A and two, shut up. And B, you're lying. You're just hoping it becomes really popular and then you can just monetize it. Just admit that you're hoping that maybe it would get popular and that you could do, because that's what Fortnite did. Fortnite didn't start as a battle royale. They just decided to do it because PUBG was popular and Epic had all the assets for it. And so Ashes did the same thing. They're like, well, they did it. The team has changed a lot since then. But like, if you had honestly just said BRs are really popular right now and we wanted to put what we had into something that people could readily play, cool. All the respect. Just be honest, you know? But as a means to fine-tune, like, I would not trust an MMO if they told me that the fires that forged their gameplay were made in a battle royale. You know what I mean? Like, how could I possibly believe that? At least when Yoshi P mentioned the Blue Mage Battle Royale thing, it was like half jokingly, you know? people keep forgetting to unlock their classes, and it's killing me. It's killing me. Yeah, plenty of people have. I'm going to go to Urkapacha and just see what I can do. Dude, I want Blue Mage Deep Dungeon where they start with just Water Cannon and have to learn the rest of their spells. And, like, choose whether or not they want to, like, pass or learn spells based on what spawns on the floors. That's what I still want. Yeah, I'm max rank on all zones. I think Urkapacha or Shalvani are the two best zones. I just want them to do something more with Blue Mage. Just anything more at all. Well, it will be at some point, Dub. Not for quite some time. It's so good, Astrius. So good. Let me out of this fate. No, they said late Dawn Trail for Beastmaster. It's 0.45 or 0.55. Yeah, Yaktel requires a lot of flying between high and low, and that really kills the pacing. It's not that far, technically, but it's like, do you want to do that? I don't know. I don't. Like, just in terms of the fate grinding specifically, you know. Can I? No, I got here just a bit too late. That's fine. I really want to join that Urkapacha party. I won Fate Farm while waiting for 5 more minutes tops. Oh, they're so desperate. They're so desperate. Forbid it ever snows, King. You don't need the mount that quickly. You don't need it. You'll get it eventually. Oh, you're close, Lexi. Are you maxing them for the umbrella, or are you planning on getting the working towards the mount? I know a lot of people who just max their fates to get the umbrella. I don't know what that means. Star, you want the mount? All right, then you're along for the ride. That's what I'm working on right now. Yeah, I got the mount super quick too. Another benefit of moving so quick. Yeah, I'm in it for the sugar glider as well. I'm probably going to work on the gathering mount too. It's 100,000 scripts. I'm thinking I'm probably going to work on that. 100,000 scripts is actually not a lot. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a Ronek. Yeah, orange. Yeah, the orange script is super easy. I mean, even if you were to just do 25 weeks of custom deliveries, I mean, that would do it. And that's like the bottom of the barrel, like lowest effort that you could possibly do. A little under halfway to it. Yeah, it's super easy. And I'm not much of a gatherer, so if I'll do it, you know. Yes, exactly, Adelia. Seems like an easy enough thing. Yeah, so I mean, I'll almost certainly do it. What to do with scripts? Yeah. No, you're right. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's just the EXs in the PF, Lexi. I mean, to be fair, I guess that is just the PF, but for the EXs as a whole, I mean, people are always in and out like that. Yeah, the Buffalo. I've enjoyed it so far, Matt. I don't really have any complaints. Yeah, the Buffalo. The Buffalo from Texas. Yep, ocean fishing, collectibles, custom deliveries at 100. The vouchers, you have to be max rank in all fates and Dawn Trail. I guess technically there are Endwalker ones, and those would require max rank in Endwalker zones. But for the new ones, it's these zones, yeah.
It's huge!
Hey everyone, Mr. Happy here, and welcome to my Twitch stream. Please consider following or even subscribing, especially if you have Prime Gaming. 1 in 5 users who have Prime Gaming forget that they can subscribe to one person a month at absolutely no cost. So what are you waiting for?
I hate that guy. I hate that guy so much. The Endwalker ones are also for the Wivray. Who is that lad? We don't like that lad. Yeah, because I have the Wivray as well, because I don't care about the wings. To be fair, I don't really care about the Wivray much either, but more so. No, you didn't miss that guy. Alright, any Urkelpacha? Nope, still no Urkelpacha parties. But yes, the wings otherwise would be for the Endwalker ones. That's one of the potential rewards. What does that even mean, Mask? I got my max credit all the same. I'm just glad to be making any progress towards this. I don't need any more Wivrays up in my grill. Both better and worse. Well, you didn't get the Endwalker release experience, so better is definitely probably the overall. Hey, what's going on, Jax? Yeah, welcome in. It's really the first day I've done this, Jax, so, you know, you just kind of lucked out, or lucked in, depending on how you look at it. 66 fates per zone. You can't buy the vouchers until you have all of that, though. So you either want to buy whatever the most
Chaos,
expensive
chaos,
crafting material
chaos,
is in the
chaos,
meantime,
chaos,
or if you have the
chaos,
Endwalker ones leveled, maybe get the
chaos.
vouchers from there. That's what I did.
Just subscribed with Prime.
Yeah, it's better than it could have been at the very least, Lexi, given how Endwalker's release went. Thank you, Oh No's, for the Prime. Appreciate it. Give me the bonus. Oh, this is a two-parter. I forgot. Yeah, so you're lucked in. Lucked in, lucked out. Lucked everywhere. A 66 Fates per zone goes so quick. It's really only slow in like Yaktel and the very final area. Zone 6. Every other zone, it actually kind of just speeds by. And if you're smart about it, then you sell materials along the way and you end up making gil. I made like 6 million gil getting all my zones leveled. And I probably could have made more. Yeah, and especially if you have something up in the background to help it go fast, it goes pretty good. No, Yaktel is the worst zone, Corey. So if you just started it, once you get through that, you'll probably feel a lot better. Actually, I don't know. Zone 6 is pretty bad, in my opinion. I am the background. That works. Play in the off hours? Well, okay. Well, if the zones aren't... So actually, what's interesting, Konzo, is you'll be better off as the zones get less populated, because that helps lower the scaling on the fates, and just you and your Chocobo will probably mow through at some point. Hey, what's going on, Aya? Hey, remember, guys, I was mentioning the MMO awards thing that a bunch of us got, like, nominations to? Aya's the one who's running that and trying to make it its own big thing with a bunch of categories and everything. Working hard at it. I got a message of a nomination. I was like, I should share this. I then subsequently went and worked on 6 videos and went, right, I forgot to do that. DT launch time a little busy on the brain. Thank you for bringing over the crew. I hope you're having a good evening. Happens, yeah. I'm one of those people that once I'm in something, like I can multitask, but you ever like see something and be like, oh, I'll get to that in a few minutes. Let me just finish this first. And you know deep down that what happens when you do that. You know, you're like, you're not like unaware, like, oh, of course. You're like, then 2 days pass, then a week passes, and now it's just kind of weird. Yeah, and then it's a week later. Yeah, exactly. What I tend not to just take requests like that, Scooter, because then everyone wants to request something, and that can get kind of troublesome. 4 out of 50 vouchers? You mean 4 out of 500 vouchers? Yeah, but I hope you had a good stream. ADHD go burr. For me, it was, well, I guess technically it's not undiagnosed, but when I was like a really young kid, I was diagnosed my parents were told I had functional autism, and my dad said, we're not telling him that. And it's just like, we're not telling him this. And and then I became an adult, and then I just kind of figured it out. My mom's like, oh yeah, I mean, we never told you that. And I was just like, you never once thought that might be important to tell me? It's like, we just wanted you to go to school like normal. And I was like, probably would have been easier if I did know, but thanks. Did the same thing with ADHD. Yeah. It's that previous generation, because I don't know about everyone else, but I know that my dad grew up in the same town that I grew up in. You know, I grew up in the same town as my dad. So he was assuming all of my experiences would be like his. And in his days, if you were a nerd, you got beat up. If you were different, you got picked on. My school growing up was nothing like that. So he just basically assumed, well, life's going to be miserable for my child if he's different. So I'm going to not tell him anything. And I'm just like, that's a decision. Yeah, definitely a baby boomer thing with the stigmas. Just like, they can't be different. They have to be the same. What's even funnier about that is it's like, they have to be the same, but also I was the first male member of my family to get past high school. So it's like, wait, so you didn't even pay attention in this. So how can you tell me what to do? What do you need the vouchers for? So there's a mount called the Sugar Glider. It's 500 of the Tirali Bicolor Gemstone vouchers. 500. All right. Well, now they're all resetting it, and I think I have like 3 or 4 of them. Gonna need that. That's how I felt. All right, I just need to make sure I get some credit here, because they all kind of bailed on this while I still need... I think I needed... Nope, that's not good. Never mind. I'm gonna abandon ship. That's like way too many of them to deal with. Let's see. How much closer am I to the mount? Ether? Oh, 3 hours away. I was confused for a second. I wasn't equating the drops and everything. Viper haircut suits you. It's not even the Viper haircut. This is the way my hair grows. A Wivray mount? Yeah, it's 500 of the Endwalker vouchers. They're different vouchers. Which is actually a really good idea. Oh man. Oh yeah, I've been guilty of doing that before, Zuriel. I've definitely been guilty of abandoning a collection fate and seeing it at 97% and just being like, how much do I get for a failure? Yeah, 6 turn-ins, then gone. That's the dream. 6 turn-ins and a dream. Damn, I almost already gained 2 levels on White Mage. I'd say this has been quite productive so far. Hello, Drama Frog. What is the button next to sprint? That is Blow Kiss. That is a leftover from doing the Endwalker 24-mans, which I very often did on White Mage. Hello, Spaghetti. Thank you. Appreciate it. I've seen like 2 or 3 big maidens spawn so far this expansion, one of which was unsuccessful. Oi! Cut it out, you! Yeah, I did that on White Mage pretty much every week, so bam. Well, they are making adjustments to it, Tinny, so you may find it to be at your advantage soon. Yeah, I always just go as healer, and I wait to see who gets targeted, and if it's not me, I try to save them. You can go to Dynamis and backseat dog on NA.
Chaos, chaos,
Chaos.
chaos,
Chaos.
chaos,
Chaos.
Full Metal Alchemist just subscribed with Prime.
Yes, that is tomorrow, Buska. Looking forward to it. Well, tomorrow for me, it's 8:49 p.m. right now. I might do a little bit of fate grinding before that. Should be a good time. Yeah, and then I'll probably do some MSQ after that, and then I've got videos to work on. I do have something to do that evening, but it should be fine. Mole Patrol after. I'm glad that everything seems to be working tonight, so I'll probably just leave this exact setup for tomorrow as well. Oh, is it? They told me they were making the thumbnail, but I didn't know what the thumbnail was. No, I answered you, Sea-Dog. I said only to Dynamis and back on MA. 7.01 is when they would open it up generally. At the earliest, it's when they would open it up. Well, tomorrow, I mean, it could be that during, because this is kind of like off hours. It could have been a peak hours problem, like a midday. It's the weekend, like maybe just too many people using this server. Like the problem is not knowing, you know? No more Raubon. Never again. Never again. This is a two-parter. Oh, it's the other way. Oops. So many. Yeah, that's the person's name and their choke. Well, actually, no, that's the person's name, and then I don't know what their chocobo's name is. God, I love this music. Forlorn Maiden is dead. Which one are they gonna go to? Which one are they gonna go to? I don't... This one is the one they're gonna go to. Got it. The boss. Alright, well, we could do that one afterwards, I guess. But we all decided to go here. So that's the opposite of the boss fate. When are Savages coming out? July 30th. So long from now. Yeah, we're going to be tackling it ASAP, Robert. Should go pretty good. I'm feeling good about it. Shalani max rank. Nice. Yeah, so long. I mean, yeah, but I'm going to be busy till then. I guess I'm not worried about it. You know, I'm always Keeping myself... I'm always keeping myself busy. No, I mean, I played Picto at the media tour. That was about it. I'm really looking forward to it, though. I mean, I want to see the normal mode because the extreme trials were all really good. Yes, that's exactly what you could do with it, A-Dub. That's how the dorks work. That's why I want it, Pyre. That's why I'm here. Hello, Lafatonic. Yeah, I actually have to go spend my gemstone soon. Well, hello, April. I kept telling people, Ascend. I was like, man, Picto is so well designed. This is good. Everyone's like, I don't know. It draws funny pictures and the aesthetics. And I'm like, play it. And sure enough, it came out and everyone's like, oh, I don't even know what I was worried about the whole time. Play it. I fell in love. I did. I'm telling you, that's the thing. You don't think it, and then you fall in love with it. It is fun, Kenzo. Yeah, there's it's for 6 hours total. A-Dub. Yeah, no problem. Drink some more. You're welcome, Jorn. Good evening, Fargan. Alright, which fate are they going to? This one. Ah, yeah, because it's a two-parter. In the profile in the top right, Aatrox. Not the drops menu, the actual, like, your profile portrait. Sure, what's going on, Alhea? Yes, it is, by default. It has the upgraded mount speed by default. There's more. Yeah, there are other bikes that have it too. The alpha one is another one that has it. Yeah, and it's ground only. It's not in the air. Oh, right. Now I have glare. Sweet. Totally forgot about that. Hey, I'm trying to respond to something. Hey, what's going on, Vivi? No, I'm in the level 94 MSQ. I should be pretty close to the 95 one. Fry my materia. Excellent. How's it going, Vivi? First crafter's 100. Nice. I did that, what, Friday night, I think? I got a goldsmith to 100 real quick, so I'm all set for melding. Pan fry. Oh, that's not a bad idea, Vivi. Fastest way to level a crafter. You don't want the fastest way. Fastest way is pretty expensive. You definitely want the smartest way, which is probably collectibles. Or custom deliveries and collect, like just casually going through them with the two. Yeah, I did the fastest way. Spend millions of gil. Yep. I did the fastest way. I have 431 million gil on me though. I think this one they're gonna go to? Yeah. I actually did use some of my, I actually did do that. I used some of my coffers on items. I sold them for a few 100,000 a piece. It was kind of nice. It's 66 fates to max one area. Yes. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, because the big thing with fate grinding is while all the extra instances are open, you could just literally skip hop between them all. I sure am, Leonard. I sure do, Jorn. I got it in End of Shadowbringers. It was one of my goals. Well, the thing is, you don't even really want to find bonus XP fates. You just want to keep going as fast as possible. You don't want there to be any downtime between fates. That's why I don't hunt instances for fates. If I go to another instance and there's a fate that I can go to with my group and it's like gonna work, I just go. Like, I'm not gonna then, oh, well, what if there's a better option elsewhere? No, I could just go, go, go. Yeah, time is money. Speaking of money, 1,400 gemstones. Well, I don't know. It's not even about that, King. It's just about when you do it. Wait, didn't I just repair? Oh, no, that's right. I tried to repair, but I was in combat. Let me go dump my gemstones real quick. Let's see. Repair. Gemstones. Managed to get a decent amount so far tonight. What is it? Gonna hop out. Well, I mean, you know why it doesn't. Oh, there's almost no way I'm making it to this. I just throw out one. Oh, actually, I might make it. Let me get on Machinist and join a party. Hello, Micah. Hello, free Bicolor Gemstone voucher. I don't even need the rewards. I just want the I just want the gemstones. Grab some energy drinks and grind some fates. You'll be all right, Kenzo. You'll be all right. Yep, there are 100 gemstones. It's one free voucher. It's also nightmares in this particular case. I'm using my gemstones for the sugar glider mount. Why is Shout Chat yelling, "Curse you, Bale"? Curse you, Bale! What's the strat here? Well, it's going to be dead in about 5 seconds when it's pulled. But this fake boss is creepy. Yeah, it's nightmares. With cute Final Fantasy IX music in the back. What I said, Bale, not Ball. You're not Bale. I've got 1 in 4 on me. Oh, wow, he's actually really healthy this time. I normally expect him to die a little faster than that. 3. To 5. Yep, it's usually diagonal. No, that's not true. He does give one thing that's special. He gives me 100 gemstone. 100 gemstones. That's special to me. That's a lot of dead folks. Only if you look them directly in the eye. Oh, right here is safe the entire time. Ready for this? Look at how awesome I'm gonna look. I'm so cool! Let's out cool grunt. Call me Hanu. Whoa, I got lucky. I am Mr. Cool and Popular. Two, 5, 3, 1, 4, 6. 2, 5, 3, 1, 4, 6. 2, 5, 3, 1, 4, 6. Two, 5, 3, Should be 4 next then. Oh no. It's I gotta go all the way up. It's up there. 4. Okay, that makes sense. That one's easy. He's actually really healthy. I don't ever think I've seen him last this long. No problem, Sea Dog. It's okay. Yeah, I think that's exactly what it is. He's really healthy from the last group that came in here and did it. That's exactly what I think it is. Yeah, also the last time I came in here died in like 2 seconds. It's not like it's a hard fight. I'm just surprised he's surviving this long. Could also be that there's not 500 people in here and there's only like 400. Whoa. Right here. There's always one spot where it's just safe the entire time. Although if I go a little too far to the left or right, I'm gonna eat knob. And you'd never want to eat knob. I mean, you can if you want to. I'm not interested. I'm gonna trust. I saw it was 6-5. And then what's the last one? 6-5-3. There's a lot of dead people on the ground I just saw. So no surprise, but still. Alright, looks like it's this way. Oh, somebody took it from me. To be fair, I was trying to take it from them. Alright. Hey, grats, Soren. Thank you for the gemstones. A third row of cards? Oh, don't even say that. Hey, guys, want to see a fun little trick? I love showing people this trick. Did you know that New Game Plus changes the state of zones back to what they were before? Like this? So if you want the old version of it back temporarily to take like screenshots, it's really annoying, so I wouldn't leave it on. You can't even use the vendors in Solution 9 if you have this turned on. It's really, really annoying. But if you just want to take a screenshot, yeah, just any New Game Plus. Any New Game Plus before the end. Well, there's no Dawn Trail New Game Plus yet, but there's, yeah, anything before the current MSQ. And then... it's like those Shadowbringers, too. If you go to, I don't know, let's go to Kalusha, I guess. Although I have to go back further than my current one. Gazing down to see. I'm mounted, right? Can't do it while mounted. Can't do it too close to NPCs. Can't do it when it's Tuesday. Can't do it ever. Yeah, see? The light! It's back! Not the light! It's back! What did we even do? Hey, one down, one to go, Avelia. I learned something today. Somehow the light has returned. It was all for naught. There was no reason. Imagine the NPCs didn't realize that you had turned back time, essentially. And they're just like, what? Wait, I don't want to resume it. What do you mean resume? Does it not fix quite the same? I suspended it, but it's still light. The light, it's not leaving. It's here forever. Oh no, there it goes. It just has to wear off. That's it. No, there we go. It's gone. It's gone. There we go. It left. It's gone on vacation again. Welcome to Alaska. Shadows re-brought. But yeah, it's nice for photo ops for the final zone, that's for certain. That much it's definitely good for. Oh, all right. Well, I did a fun little bonus stream tonight. I wanted to test a few things out, and it looks like everything worked fairly well. I managed to get the multi-stream working properly. We didn't disconnect from anything. And yeah, I think it all worked a-okay. So I'm going to wrap the little bonus stream up right now, and I'll be back at 7 a.m. tomorrow for a brief morning stream. I'll probably just do Fates for a bit. I'm going to be on grinding gear at 10 a.m., so I need to be, you know, kind of offline by about 30 minutes before that. And then afterwards, I'll probably be back on for a little bit as well. I might just leave MSQ out of the equation tomorrow and continue it on Tuesday. We'll see. I'm moving through it pretty quick. But tomorrow, a little up in the air just because I have to split the day in the middle of it. But either way, I'll be live 7 a.m. bright and early tomorrow. What is that, 9.5 hours from now? Yeah, that works. So thanks, everyone, for hanging out. Thanks for the subs, resubs, for the bitty noises. Anyone who got a golden kappa, enjoy. And I will see all of you fine ladies and gentlemen tomorrow. Until then, I bid you adieu. Good night.